Dallas half marathon runner who went into cardiac arrest about a mile to go, today met one of the people who saved her life. Bailey Adam had no pulse. She was not breathing when Dallas ISD officer Orintheus Buster, along with two other runners, started life-saving CPR. And Fox 4's Sean Rabb is in now with that story.
And Clarice, those other two runners, both doctors, and one's nurse was with her along with that Dallas ISD officer, all at the same place at the exact moment Bailey Adam went into medical crisis. Today, she and her mother told the officer, "Thank you." Bailey Adams' heart is happy today and thankful for Dallas ISD police officer Orintheus Buster. Natalie Solis brought Bailey's story.
And I heard a thud in the background, and I knew what it was.
Greenville OBGYN Malicia Zapata, running in the race, was one of the first to reach Bailey.
She was responsive at the time. She told us her name. We called the police officer over.
I'm asking for help over the radio. I'm fanning her, pouring water on top of her.
And then at one point, another doctor came in.
Running that day as well, Shreveport ER physician Esther Holloway shows up as Bailey goes into cardiac arrest.
She stopped breathing and had no pulse, and so we started CPR.
Her eyes was rolling in the back of her head, and I started CPR.
You were doing two-hand or one-hand?
Yeah, two-hand chest compressions.
And I was doing the rescue breaths. We did CPR for about a minute and maybe a little less, and then her pulse came back.
She lets out this large breath, and she starts breathing, and then at that time point we get a pulse, and literally the paramedics arrived right at that time.
I'm glad you're okay.
Thank you.
Thursday, Bailey thanked paramedics.
He helped save a person's life.
Now, Officer Buster, who learned CPR as a teenage lifeguard, today receiving a life-saving bar for his efforts. But certainly not the only angel assigned to Bailey at the half marathon that day.
I'd love to meet the other two women that were kind of a part of it.
I'm glad everything's okay with you.
Yeah.
Officer Buster told me while he and the women had their hands on Bailey Adam, a man showed up, put his hand on the officer and one on Bailey and began praying. He said that helped as much as any CPR they were doing.